And for those of you wondering, why do I keep Carmex in the refrigerator? Because it's so hot out here in Arizona, these things get all melty and gummy if you leave them in the car, if you set them in the house, because sometimes I'll leave them in the house, I don't always run my AC. These things will get real melted and gummy. If I put them in the fridge, I always know where they are. So, and then it feels real nice and cold on your lips and everything too. So start putting your Carmex in the refrigerator, put it inside of the butter tray, and just buy some, throw them in there. Guaranteed it's gonna make a difference in your life. All right, podcast studio is slowly coming together. I got the table. All right, so this is the nice table in here. I got chairs. I think I'm gonna have a camera setting up right here, aiming that way, because I'll have the window up. I'll clean all that up out there so we can have the view of the pool and everything. Camera that way, maybe even turn the table, horizontal that way. Get the chairs set up. I got guest seating. This is gonna be pretty nice. Pretty nice. Getting it together. I'm gonna have some photos and stuff on the wall. I have nothing on my walls right now, so I'm gonna have everything all set up nice. Lights and everything around the top of the ceiling. This is gonna be a nice little podcast and guest room right here, because my room that I do my podcast from, it's gonna be nothing like this. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna love it. And of course I got the big fridge, so that just showed up. The big bike in the way. But yeah, so the fridge, what I'm gonna end up doing with the fridge, we got it wrapped and everything. I'm gonna have to plug it in, let it get cold before I do my food transfer. So they left the plug and everything open at the bottom. So I'm gonna let it get cold, bring it in, transfer my food probably tomorrow. But for right now, I got the fridge, and I got the table. So yeah, and the bike, I had to move the bike, so I had to pump it up, move the bike out the way. Y'all know how it is. My garage is too full. I got that big ass golf cart in there. I need to get the golf cart out so I can have some space in here. Okay, so you guys are basically seeing the construction of this room. So I didn't have a lamp in here, so I got this lamp out of my other room. So this lamp was on the dresser in my bedroom, so I got that just so I can light this room up. But yeah, the table, it's gonna look pretty nice in here. Now I'll probably end up moving it, like I said, closer to the window, getting that chair out of the way, pushing it all the way that way. And that way I can have maybe, 3 and 3. 3 chairs on each side, or either 3 here, something. I'm gonna have something different. But what I want to do is, there's a hook at the very top. So I think I'm going to hang a light from there, just dead center, hang a light. So it kind of, especially for the podcast, it lights up everything nice. Go get another light for each corner. I took the big plant out of here because I'm going to actually clean that up and use that as part of the backdrop. And I'm going to either add something on this wall here or this wall here. I don't know which wall I'm going to use yet as a backdrop, but I'm working on it. So I'm giving you guys like an inside look on how I'm gonna start setting this thing up. But I really wanted this table. This thing looks really good in here. I like that. It's really nice. And like I said, and the coolest thing is, it's got like these little, like this stuff, it looks so, these are huge like screws with cables on them. It just, to me, it looks like just something industrial. I just love the way these tables look. And these things actually screw. I think they screw in and out or something. Like you can turn these pieces like this. Looks pretty nice. I like it. I like it. So I'm gonna get in here and get all this stuff done. I got the huge socket sitting over there. So it's got USB ports, everything in it. So I'm gonna get that socket, run all my electrical through there, and get all my studio equipment, bring it in here, clean up the right outside the window because there's some dog stuff out there. Like I got the towels hanging over and everything. Get all that stuff out the way. So when I do have a nice backdrop, if I wanna be out the window, I can have that now. So this is what I'm doing. Got my new table set up. Man, this is gonna be nice in here. Like I said, for now, that's the lamp in here. We'll see how it goes when I go lamp shopping now and get something for the studio in here. Okay, so I ended up putting this plant back in here. I took it outside, sprayed it off, got it real nice and clean. It's got lights and everything in it too. That won't sit there. I need to do something with this lamp. This lamp has got to sit over here somewhere, so I need to get something to put there. Then, like I said, I'm going to have something hanging from the ceiling, but this room needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work if I really want to have a guest level podcast room. Because like I said, my individual podcast room, I love it. It's comfortable. I'm used to it. I know how it works. I know how the lighting works and everything. But this room is new. I've never recorded in here before. The acoustics are going to be off. I got to get padding for the walls. I'm going to put all these the soundproofing all down the walls in here, so we can at least not have that reverb, because you can hear, like, as I speak, it's starting to bounce off the walls. So it sounds too hollow in here to have a podcast. So what I want to do is actually put stuff on the walls to keep that sound from bouncing everywhere. So you guys are going to kind of help me build this studio. It's going to be a fun little adventure. I don't know how long it'll take me because I got a lot of projects going right now, but this is something that I do want to have up and running before spring break, for sure. Okay, time for the unboxing. Let's go. Got the new fridge. That's it, buddy. Time to get some new food. What we got here? Ooh, looks nice. I gotta get the handles and put the handles on. Alright. Get this out the way. Looking good, looking good. Let me see if I got those handles. Get back. Get back. Alright. We got the handles. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. There we go. Look at that, they even put towels in here, protective towels, everything. They took care of me, man. Got some more. Got me some more dish rags. Got some more dish rags. What's up, baby? That one's gone. Come here. There you go. Here, stay right there. And this is all it is. This is it. Back up. Go get that rag. Go get the rag. Get the rag. Right here. Hey, chill out. Thanks. Y'all be too wild, man. Y'all be wilding out. Woo. Let me see. Okay, so you just put that in. It goes this way. Slap sand it down. Whoops. Hey. We getting together today. Go. It popped in. It's nice and cold because I had it freezing overnight. Woo. There's some paperwork out here. Alright. I think we're ready to start the transfer process, buddy. Now it's time to have fun. Okay, first we gotta, let's do this. One here, one there. We're gonna transfer food, and then it's good. Get back. Come here. Let's go. Exactly. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is let's transfer the frozen stuff. Oh man, it's got a nice little ice maker up there. There we go. Let's transfer the good stuff first. Pizza. And pizza up top. Whoa, fits in there perfect. That's gonna be a whole pizza section. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. That's gonna be my pizza section right there. Oh yeah. What do we got here? Chicken fingers. Let's throw those in there. I'm gonna put them on. I can put stuff up in here too. Alright, I see you, I see you. Oh, that don't go there. This is just a freezer thing. Alright. I got some fish. I'll put some fish in that little cubby hole there. Sausage down here. Fish up here. Alright, so my fish fits perfectly. Those tater tots. Dog meatballs. Alright, these are like some sweet potato fries. I don't eat this shit. Let's throw this away. Alright. Let's get the trash can so we can get rid of some stuff as we do this. Alright. Got my baking powders for cookie stuff. Alright. Burrito done. Alright, the door is empty and I still got a ton of space. Ice cream, second shelf. What is this? So broccoli, we'll keep that. What is this? Sweet potatoes, we'll keep that. What do we got? More fish. And we'll put that here. And some tilapia, whatever. Man, it is like all space left. My freezer is almost completely empty. Ice, we're gonna put the ice up top for now. Then I got the dog ice. Dogs get their own ice bucket. I'm gonna go through you guys ice up. Summertime, you gotta give your dogs ice, man. All right, so the freezer is completely empty and this got a ton of space left. Man, I'm gonna show you guys how much space I got left. The freezer is completely empty and it was pretty loaded, but it's my fish there, sausage and baking soda, another piece of fish down there. So basically those two whole bottom compartments are wide open. I filled the bottom with tater tots and chicken and a couple of vegetables, the dog ice, but I'm gonna be able to put the ice up in here and it'll dispense through here. So now I got an ice dispenser. I don't have to worry about, you know, dog ice versus my ice. That's my ice there, dog ice. So, and usually I'll buy bags of ice. Where does that bag of ice? Oh, I got a bag of ice in the deep freezer in there. So I'll buy me some bags of ice and I'll make them some ice in here. But look at that, man. There's tons of space in there. Because this won't be here. These two won't be here. That ice and that ice won't be there. So that's basically, like I said, and this is the ice cream right here. I can even sit this right here. And that leaves two entire racks completely open. And these racks up here, not even, this is ice right there too. So that's ice right here. And that's my pizzas and everything. But I could stack another probably 3-4 pieces on top of that. 3-4 pieces can be stacked so I can buy more than just 2 and 3 at a time. Then I got these two entire racks completely open. Then I got these two doors basically completely open. I can put this right here. Don't make a difference. So I got those two shelves completely open right there. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Like I said, and it's cold already because I had it in the garage, you know, overnight. Yeah, so now I'm gonna load all of this stuff up here. So that's done. This here, yep, a lot of drinks, cheese. I got my hamburger thawing out. A lot of stuff, man. Like I said, I drink a lot of liquids and fluids, but there's some food in there somewhere. What, dog hot dogs? I got some sausage in there. My smoked links, dog hot dogs. And most of my meat is actually in my deep freezer. But I got a ton of apples. I got some client Diet Coke in there. I got margaritas for my clients. Cheese, coffee. Yes, a lot of good stuff in here. Time to transfer it all over. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me put this back over here. All right. Here we go. Let's start the process. Well, y'all not going to be able to see it anyway, so I'm going to turn this thing off. Okay. Now you can see the old fridge completely empty, and it was packed. The new fridge. Look at all that extra space I got. And I haven't even organized yet. I'm just transferring right now. I'll organize later. But I got tons of space left. And here's my drawer. I got my chocolate chips and all my stuff all the way down. That's all the stuff that was once on shelves are now hanging on the doors. Like I said, I got all my drinks down there. Those used to be on the shelf. Some of this used to be on the shelf, and now it's in here. And it was on the side door too. This was on the side door. So all of this stuff was on the side door. And now, and some of that down there, all those drinks used to be on the shelf. But now I got, and even got tons of space left in each one of these. So I got all the cheese and stuff. The apples and the cheese are in the same one instead of different ones. And this one's completely open. It's got the meat and stuff in there. But, oh yeah, time to go grocery shop. We got to fill this thing up. Let's go see what we can get, buddy. Let's see what we can get. And then I threw a few things away, too. It's like all my Coronas for my clients, because like I said, this is for my clients. I don't drink Corona, so they get Coronas. They get Diet Coke. They get wine. These are the wine things they drink back there. Tecate, bottled water. I got some Scottsdale Blonde there. I got more wine down here. So my clients, we cruise, you know what I'm saying? I give them a little bit to drink as we ride, so they don't get in completely empty. Sometimes they be like, hey man, you got a beer or something? Actually, I do. They pay well and it's all free. I give people free drinks. They don't got to pay for that stuff. It's all free. And that's all for me down there. Oh yeah. Right, buddy? You ready? Of course you ready. Of course you ready. Look at you, buddy. Look at you. Because then you know who's in here helping me. What's up, girl? What's up? Bag up. Bag up. All right. The transfer is complete. The old one. I might clean this one up and use this in the garage. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. And here's the new one. It's got your lights and everything. So you can choose if you want crushed ice, what kind of ice you want. So I'm going to fill that thing with ice. You can cube it, crush it, do whatever you want it. Man, I'm going to have crushed ice in my drinks now. There we go. Like I said, it's got nice and lit up in the freezer. Oh, yeah. Then we got the fridge. It's like a showroom. Thing's bright as hell in there. It's like, yo. I know it, buddy. We got the fridge in. Like I said, and I took those cabinets out. The cabinets were up there, so I took the cabinets out. I can do whatever I want to do up there now, but right now I had to get my fridge in here. So there we go. The kitchen's a mess right now because I had to do a lot in here. That'll all go back on top of the fridge though. But yep, got the super big fridge in here. Been 2 years trying to get that thing in here. Just took the cabinets out and did it. There we go. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Okay, so I got some ice loaded up in there. So I'm gonna see if I can drop out some cubed ice. Let's see something. Okay, so cubed ice. Now let's try crushed. Let's see what happens. Sounds good. Look at that, crushed ice. Yep, this is my my second fridge. I had a fridge back like in 2000 and I think it was 15, 16 that did crushed ice and cubed ice. It was a big stainless steel triple door fridge. But now I'm back. Got rid of my old fridge. Now I got my new fridge. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. We can do light off, light on. That's gonna be good for nighttime. All right, I'll turn it off right now. Unlock, lock, so you don't push that by mistake. I don't do water, so I'm not gonna hook the water up to it. It's got water, but I'm not gonna hook it up. I'll leave it just like that, but there we go. I'm gonna pour some juice in here. Okay, I've thought about what I wanna do with the old fridge. I'm gonna use it as a swimming pool fridge, because what I wanna do is build a big wooden structure around it, slide it into the wooden structure so it has a door and everything to it, so it doesn't like get sun cooked out there. But I want to actually fill it with like just alcohol, drinks, you know, anything cold, ice cream, whatever. So when I'm at the pool, I don't got to keep coming through the back door to get stuff out of this fridge, because that's what I do now. I come in the house and get stuff out the fridge. I can build something outside next to the grill that acts like a huge wooden structure, slide the refrigerator in there, bam. Now I got a refrigerator outside. So I'm not going to get rid of it. I was going to get rid of it, but nothing's wrong with it. It works. And I'm thinking, you know what? Instead of putting it in the garage, because I don't really need a garage fridge, I don't have enough space out there, I'm going to build it for the patio. I got to finish building the patio out anyways, because I got my just tarps hanging for right now. My canopy's hanging. I'm going to take all those down, build wood straight across, and that way I can put the fridge out there so I don't get sun baked, and then have the whole, build the structure around it. I'm gonna get this backyard done. Like I said, I do renovations. I enjoy it. It's my hobby. It's my passion. Instead of ripping and running the streets, spending money in clubs and stuff like that, I just put money into what I enjoy doing, which is projects. I build stuff. That's how I am. I build cars, bikes, Jeeps, whatever. That's what I enjoy doing. A lot of people like to spend money shopping and all that. I go to Home Depot and spend all my money. I go to Lowe's. I go to appliance stores. I spend all my money on things that are gonna improve my life, make my life seem a little bit easier at home. And that's why I bought this house. When I bought this house, it was pretty much like a fixer-upper. And I did all the floors, relayed all the floors. I'm relaying the living room now. Tons of paint, updating doors and windows and stuff like that. I mean, it's just a fun project. So if this is something you want to do in life, like I said, you don't got to spend a lot of money on a house. Go out, spend a couple of $100,000. That way your mortgage is low, and just live in it. And as you're living in it, just renovate it. It's a fun project.
This is Marcus Murray, no relationship to Keith. See, Keith had the A in his name. This Murray E. You asking who am I? Well, it don't make a difference. I was a career accountant, now I Uber and I'm lifting. That's how I run my business. I chase off all these pigeons. I don't like your YouTube, man. Well, good riddance. And I ain't bullshit. I don't do this for fame. I do this for the people out there finding hard to explain how to break a transmission in half and thermostats and brake pads with rotors on the front and the back. How we avoid to get jacked while we stacking these racks. If we choose to do this service, letting people in back. Now we all be making profits, we invest for returns. See, this biz ain't for the timid, so it's best that you learn from the guru. The new school is so cool, I'm old school. These pro tools that pro use, I'm about to show you. I flow through these beats like a breeze in July. I was fly when I was corporate in suits and a tie. Got no reason to lie, so I can tell you what's up. If you was flying in through Phoenix, you can kick it with us. And you can trust, you gon' make it any way that you can. I'm the man to sit you down and I'm gonna show you the plan. And then I'm shaking your hand before we closing the deal. A 300, best believe we keeping it real. Marcus Murray.